Hey y'all, this is Texan Reacts, and we're going to be looking at another Netherlands video. This one is Holland versus the Netherlands. Um, Now, I know a little bit about the difference. I know that the Netherlands is the entire country, and that Holland is just a portion of the country, even though it's, often these two terms are used interchangeably outside of the Netherlands. So, here in Texas, we might call Holland just the entire country. Let's go ahead and take a look at what they've got for us.
Welcome to the great nation of Holland, where the tulips grow, the windmills turn, the breakfast is chocolatey, the people industrious, and the sea tries
Chocolatey.
to drown it all. Except this country isn't Holland. It's time for the difference between Holland, the Netherlands, and a whole lot more. The correct name for this tulip-growing, windmill-building, hagelslag-eating, container ship-moving, ocean-conquering nation
Hagelslag?
is the Netherlands. But confusion is understandable. The general region has been renamed a lot over 1,000 years, including as the Dutch Republic, the United States of Belgium, and the Kingdom of Holland. But it's not just history that makes this country's
United
name
States,
confusing, because the Netherlands is divided into 12 provinces. Groningen,
Wow.
Drenthe, Overijssel, Gelderland, Limburg, Noord-Brabant, Zeeland, which by the way is the Zeeland that makes this Zeeland new, Friesland with adorable little hearts on its
Okay.
flags, Flevoland, Utrecht, and here's the confusion, North Holland, and Zuid-South Holland. These provinces make calling the Netherlands Holland like calling the United States Dakota. Though unlike the Dakotas, which are mostly empty, save for the occasional jackalope, the two Hollands are the most populated provinces and have some of the biggest attractions like Amsterdam and Kokenhof. Chances are, if it's Dutch and you've heard of it, it's in one of the Hollands. Even the government's travel website for the country is holland.com, officially because it sounds friendlier, but unofficially, it's probably what people are actually searching for.
Yep.
Confusion continues because people who live in the Hollands are called Hollanders, but all citizens of the Netherlands are called Dutch, as is their language.
They're not called the Hollandaise?
But in Dutch, they say Nederlands spreken de Nederlanders in Nederland, which sounds like they'd rather we call them Netherlanders speaking Netherlandish. Meanwhile, next door in Germany, they're Deutsche sprechen Deutsch in Deutschland, which sounds like they'd rather be called Dutch. This linguistic confusion is why Americans call the Pennsylvania Dutch Dutch, even though they're Germans. To review,
There we go. That's come up in chat on Discord quite a bit, where I have a lot of new Dutch friends. Speaking of the Discord, go down into the description. There's an invite there. Come say hello.
this country is the Netherlands, its people are Dutch, and they speak Dutch. There is no country called Holland, but there are provinces of North and South Holland.
Got it.
Got it? Great, because it's about to get more complicated. The Netherlands is part of a kingdom with the same name, the Kingdom of the Netherlands, which is headed by the Dutch royal family. The Kingdom of the Netherlands contains 3 more countries, and to find them we must sail from the icy North Sea to the Caribbean and Aruba, Curacao, and Sint Maarten. These are no territories, but self-governing countries within the Kingdom of the Netherlands, and as such they have their own governments and their own currencies. Geography geek side note here, while Aruba and Curacao are islands, St. Martin is just the southern half of a tiny island also named St. Martin, the other half of which is occupied by France, and also named St. Martin. So despite being separated by Belgium on the European map, the Kingdom of the Netherlands and the French Republic share a border on the other side of the world on an island so nice they named it thrice. But why does the Kingdom of the Netherlands reach to the Caribbean anyway? Because empire. In the 1600s, the Dutch, always looking to expand business, laid their hands on every valuable port they could. For a time, America's east coast was New Netherland with its capital city of New Amsterdam. There was New Zealand, as mentioned previously, and nearby, the King of the Islands, New Holland. Though the empire is gone, these 3 Caribbean nations remain.
I did not know New Holland. I didn't know that one.
And while 4 countries in one kingdom isn't unheard of, it doesn't stop there, because the country of the Netherlands also extends its borders to the Caribbean and 3 more islands, Bonaire, Sint Eustatius, and Saba. These are not countries in a kingdom, but are cities in the country of the Netherlands, and they look the part. Residents of these far-flung cities vote in elections for the Dutch government just as any Hollander would, though weirdly they don't belong to any province, and they don't use the Dutch currency of euros, they use dollars instead. It's kind of like if Hawaii wasn't a state, but technically part of the District of Columbia, all the while using yen. These cities of the country of the Netherlands and these countries in the Kingdom of the Netherlands are together known as the Dutch Caribbean, and their citizens are Dutch citizens, which, because the king...
This is where that other video we watched as part of the triple threat with highly combustible and simple reacts, they said that the citizens of these 6 islands were able to vote whether to stay, like, how their relationship with the Netherlands would be. So I think that's where this comes about.
Kingdom of the Netherlands is a member of the European Union means that these Dutch Caribbeans are also Europeans. So in the end, there are 6 Caribbean islands, 4 countries, 12 provinces, 2 Hollands, 2 Netherlands, and 1 kingdom, all Dutch.
Whoa. Okay. Dutch coming in clutch. Very interesting. Quite confusing though. I think I got it. I mean, even the United States has, different states, provinces. We have places like American Samoa and Puerto Rico and Guam, stuff like that. So that aren't states, but they're territories. Yeah, that's what you're going to have when you have a history of colonization. So I thought that was pretty interesting. I wish it was longer. I love these kind of videos where I can learn little tidbits of information and I can commit them to memory a little bit. Yeah, so I appreciate this suggestion. Thank you for watching. Please consider liking and subscribing to my channel if you want to see more. And down in the comments, please keep the suggestions coming. Are there some funny ones that I could check out? I would really love it. Till next time, peace.